Item. SCP-290. Object Class. Safe. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-290 is to be held in a 5 m x 5 m x 5 m cell at Site-19. Personnel are forbidden from interacting with SCP-290 except during an approved testing procedure, and any personnel who attempt to do so must be terminated with any force necessary. During any interaction with SCP-290, 3 guards with full knowledge of the object must flank the object's aperture. Anyone, other than Class D personnel, attempting to enter must be removed from the object's cell. Subjects who undergo reconfiguration are terminated at the conclusion of experimentation. Description: SCP-290 is a hollow metallic sphere 3 m in diameter, with a circular opening of diameter 90 cm cut into one side. This sphere is welded to 4 metal posts 50 cm in height. Scans have shown that SCP-290 is composed of a combination of aluminium and data expunged, many of which do not match any known atomic structure. All attempts to take samples of the metal for more detailed analysis have failed. The external temperature of the sphere remains constant at 318 Kelvin, 45 degrees Celsius, regardless of the ambient conditions. As no power source for the device has been found, how it maintains this temperature is as yet unknown. Researchers have noted that personnel appear to display slightly elevated curiosity about SCP-290's function, although whether this is evidence of a psychological effect or simply due to its abnormality is not known. Should a subject enter SCP-290 through the circular opening, the aperture will shrink rapidly, rendering the inside section inaccessible. After 20 minutes, the aperture will reopen. No sound can be heard emanating from SCP-290 during this period. Subjects emerge from this process alive, conscious, albeit often in a state of extreme distress, but with their anatomy significantly altered. Limbs, facial features and redacted appear to be relocated randomly, yet without losing functionality. Fingers and toes are often removed from the hands and feet, and eyes rarely remain in a configuration lending itself to binocular vision. Almost all subjects report pain and discomfort in breathing and movement, if either remain possible, with most unable to walk or perform any type of effective locomotion. Autopsies performed on afflicted subjects reveal that a similar reconfiguration occurs internally, with organ placement changed and blood vessels' nerves lengthened to fit the new arrangement. Evidence of severe internal bleeding and hemorrhage of other bodily fluids is often present, although subjects display none of the connected symptoms on retrieval from SCP-290. And no subject has died as a direct result of exposure to the object. Subjects' bones show evidence of large-scale fracturing, but also rapid healing, ostensibly a part of the modification process. Subjects remain conscious throughout the reconfiguration. See Addendum 291 for details.